I've liked to do for a long time now is dry brushing ceramics. If you've never done it, it can be difficult to get started, but if you get the basics down, it'll get a lot easier. So the first step is very simple. All you have to do, find a ceramic of some kind. This is a bighorn sheep, and all you have to do is add a layer of black paint to it. You want no white spots showing. Okay, so I just did the just a one quick coat over this ceramic here, and you will need to do multiple coats. The way I have it laid out, I have it laid on newspaper, so you can put. You usually use acrylic paint. I probably should have said something, but if you can see that right there, there is some white spots. You will have to, obviously, I have to go back and do it, finish that up, and then once I have no more of those white spots and all of the bottom, all this ring around the bottom here is fully covered in black, then I can start the dry brushing, because if you get it on any if you have any white spots, that'll ruin how it looks. So I'm going to do another coat, and then I'll start showing you the basic steps of dry brushing. Alright, so I just got done finishing up all of the first layer of black. So the first way to start doing dry brushing is, this is the picture I'm going to go off of. So the way you start it is you just get paint, and then all you do is brush it off onto whatever surface you're working on. I'm doing newspaper because that's just the easiest. So I'm just basically going to show you what it'll look like. It'll basically follow all of the higher spots on this ceramic. So like on the horns, it'll only show on the bumps. So if I just do this, it'll only show up there. You can't really see it that well, but the more you have to do a lot of layers for it to show super well. But and you also have to wipe it off a decent amount, because otherwise it'll blotch too much and get in between all of the crevices. So you don't really have to wait for it to dry in between layers, but you can if you want. So then it'll start to look a little bit like that. So those are just some of the basic steps to dry brushing. This was the first thing I ever dry brushed, and you can see right there, you can see it like kind of blotched, and I think I didn't dry the brush off on the paper enough. And the way you do eyes on it is the complete opposite. All you do is paint them. All you do is you paint them with a regular brush. Don't brush it off at all. This is the most recent one I did. So you obviously get better with time. So if you're not good at it when you first start, I guarantee you will get good if you do it a lot.